Kind of one, and we're live. And here we are. It is what is it? AtlanticScrum. It's 3:45. UC+1. I'm here with some maker students, and Alejandro is here as well in Argentina. And yeah, Alejandro, you've been working on website 1. That's the AgileVentures site itself. How are things going with that at the moment?
Pretty well. Yesterday I'm been researching on Google API.
The Google.
Yes, because we need to know when a Hangout is live at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I have no good result with this. I'm going to ask if you know any tutorial or something like this where I can find more information about this.
I think that's it's a difficult one with the Hangouts that we've integrated. I think what the main thing that I would be tempted to point you to is I think the code base that I think the only way to find out about the Hangout being live is this integrated thing that we have in the system. So if we go to the AgileVentures code base, we've got, let's see if I can find the right one. AgileVentures. We've got this, which one is it? Yeah, I think this WSO Hangout on Air Connect. Have you seen this system here?
Yeah. Yes, I see it yesterday.
Yeah.
But I expecting find something more.
Yeah. Well,
more easy to learn.
More easy to learn. Yes. Well, that's a good. I mean, I think there's an issue with that being sort of challenging. Thomas may have more information on it. I see that we've got Thomas. Thomas is here as well. Hey, Thomas, how are you doing?
Just fine. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing all right. We've got a few maker students here. I guess feeling embarrassed that they're being exposed on video around the world. This is Thomas Ockman, who's my co-founder of AgileVentures. Yeah, how are things with you today, Thomas?
I'm just fine. Just fine. I was just about to lay down on the couch and rest for a few minutes. Then I reckoned that, oh shoot, I got this Scrum meeting with the maker students, so I just raised up to the task and joined in.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so Alejandro is we're just saying that he's looking for more information on the Google Hangouts API for like working out when Hangouts are live and so on. Maybe we'll take that conversation offline to the end. Did you just want to give us a report on where things are with you and progress on the projects that you're working on? Yeah.
So I've spent hour and a half, 2 hours earlier today working on the Take Me Away project, and so I created a namespace for the API and working my way on how to authorize users through the API with using the device and expose some menu items, etc. So I got that covered basically, but I need to rethink or at least talk to my dev team about how we, if we want to issue API keys to the applications that will use the API, or what sort of a strategy we will take on that. But we're making steady progress on this in this project, so it's very exciting.
I was just telling the guys here about that. It's our first sort of non-charity project where the client's committed to open source. It's an interesting new model for us that seems to be going quite well so far.
Yeah, yeah. So we pushed out the admin interface to Heroku, so we're making progress on that. We're working simultaneously on the admin interface, on the API, and also on the API client. So there's a lot of action going on there. So
yes, the big Rails project, excellent. Yes, and any plans for the rest of the day?
Well, I had some conversation with Alejandro over Slack, so I'm gonna grab him after this meeting and talk to him about some UI issues on the Hangouts page, on AgileVentures.org. And also, if I can help him with some Google API, although I know almost nothing about that API. He just did, the usual stuff that I figured out by trying, banging my head against the wall.
Yes. Well, maybe we can help him improve the documentation for Google Hangouts API, and then Google will, I don't know, bless us with their bounteous, whatever Google has to bless us with. We'll see. I noticed also Viviana has joined us. Viviana is a Makers alumni. Hey, Viviana, how are you doing?
I will put the camera on.
Yeah, you putting the camera on? You are putting the camera on. Yeah, Viviana. Hey, Viviana.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fine. Are you in the kitchen?
We are in the kitchen. Yeah, we just were like, this is where the party is. We just happened to be. They're using all the other rooms. And, you know how it is. Yeah, good. This is the first time you've joined remotely.
Yes, I normally am there, but today I'm home.
Yeah, but I think that's a great. I'm somewhat glad that you can show to the. That Maker students can also just jump into these Hangouts and kind of get involved. Yeah, so how are things, what are you working on at the moment?
Well, we are a bit stuck with Snow Angel, so it's really not progressing at all. I don't know what's the problem with Twilio. Yeah. I think the number is the one of George, because he's the one that put it in Heroku. Yeah. But he has not replied, so...
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, I was pleased that we've got the Snow Angels thing sort of working in terms of sending emails. What we haven't done at the moment is we haven't replicated the issue that Helen, the client, is describing. I think the next step is hopefully at the end of this meeting, you and I will stay online and we'll make another hangout and go through. Now, whose phone is that? Is that Thomas's?
That's me. Sorry, just unmute myself. Sorry.
I think this phone's in Sweden. Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to replicate the error. At the moment, we're operating just with, not seeing how she gets into that situation. And I think, I have created some new Twilio keys to go onto Heroku, so we can experiment with that at the end of the session now. But assuming, are you free for a few minutes after the end of this stand-up to work on this together?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, cool, nice one. Okay. So I think that's this is how the stand-ups work. Basically, people sort of check in, they talk about what the projects they're on. As I think Thomas is going to go off and work off with Alejandro. I'm going to work with Viviana. Now, with the stand-up designed to be short, you just sort of check in, don't spend too long, and then break up into other groups, and you can potentially do pairing online with people. Does anybody have anything else critical that we should chat about?
So do you want to have a look at this Google thing together, or are you going to break off with?
I think I need to go. I mean, I've never looked at the that Hangout integration stuff. I am very interested in it, but I'm also I'm tempted to sort of divide and conquer, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. So I'll work with Viviana and you work with Alejandro.
Yeah, you go and do the fun stuff, and I go and read the documentation.
Twilio integration, Google Hangouts.
No, let's switch. No, let's switch. You know what? I can work with her for a while.
Yeah?
No, okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Alejandro, I'm going to start a new Hangout so you can join in. All right?
Okay, perfect.
All right. All right, take it easy.
I'll very much look into, be interested to hear what you find out from us. And actually, if you do post that Hangout, I will join you in there if I can finish up relatively quickly.
Absolutely. Live long and prosper, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah, all right. For now,
yes,
I guess, Viviana, if you're free with me, we'll just sort of stay in this Hangout and we'll work here. Did anybody have any questions about any of that? It's basically a big international community of people who are all learning developers and of varying skill and ability levels. And yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a focus on Ruby, and
I'll leave you.
A lot of people who sort of started the community were doing this online Berkeley X course, software engineering, which I run. And so people had kind of come through the Ruby on Rails stack. But there's the new project that Thomas is going to take me away. That's got Angular in it, and we've had like a Go Lang project and other things. So there's all kind of bits and pieces. It's sort of whatever people are interested in getting involved in, and it's all about sort of practicing new skills, meeting new people, and kind of contribute to projects that make a lot of difference. If you haven't got any questions, I might just work with Viviana and see if we can fix the Snow Angels thing.
I've got an idea for a project.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
It's like a democracy app.
You're awesome.
Stack Overflow for
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Stack Overflow for principal related.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Well, we can try and get you. You know, another thing is like with the community. Basically, you put ideas out there, and if people want to work on it, you just kind of get involved, and yeah, you know. Yes, and then I'll just show you. Like, anybody can, if you're in AgileVentures, creating a new project is as simple as going to the project page, which sometimes a bit slow to load because there's so many exciting projects in there, and there's like a new project button. You press the new project button, and it'll be added. So there's kind of like where we're happy for everybody to just jump in there. Oh, is the project? Why is the project? There's a big plus button there. So yeah. Anyway, the thing to do, yeah. First thing first is like go to AgileVentures.org. You can sign up with GitHub. You'll get automatically added to the Slack. You can browse the existing projects. You can create a new project. And basically every 3:30 on a Wednesday, I'll be here and doing that Scrum thing and then checking with people. You know. Also, if you want to get involved, you know, Thomas and I both manage projects as other project managers. If you want coding work to do, I'll be happy to pair with you, happy to supervise you as a project manager, get you into teams. The more work you want, the more work I'll provide. The more advice and help you want, the more I'll provide. Sound good? All right, cool. I'm just gonna and feel free to hang out, and I'm gonna work with Viviana. Hey, Viviana.
Hi.
Sorry to keep you. So yeah, let me do screen share here. Yeah, here we go. Screen share. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and I'm just going to post into the Slack, which was over here, and say, do sign up for if interested in what you heard today. Okay. Yeah, so I had, now the thing is, maybe can you see my screen, Viviana?
Yes, I see it.
Like if I sign in here, like what's the mechanism to? Okay, like what do we think that Helen was doing that's not working?
If you first check if there are any volunteers, if you go to view volunteers.
Right. Okay.
Well, it's her and someone else.
Okay.
Maybe you can add yourself.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And then, right. What can I could do snow clearance, and I did grit spreading. There we go. Okay. All right. So then, oh, but my criminal record hasn't been checked. But there we go. Okay. All right. So that's me there. But then, so we've got.
Is your phone number not too long?
It's got 44 added twice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now if you go back to the main one.
Raul's just telling me that he can't see the screen. Am I not? Oh dear. Yeah, sorry, wrong. I'm on the wrong screen here. Sorry, Raul. I guess Raul's on the. There's people who are like they're viewing rather than being in the hangout.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Fixed now, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we're in there. That's got the correct thing. And so.
So here, if you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess if I do a test there. Okay. So we're actually getting an error message there, and somewhere in here in my teaming windows, yeah, Snow Angels. Here we go. Yeah. So if I'm back in here. Have I got? Oh no, maybe not that one. I definitely was hitting the history grep log. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Probably not the. I just want this. We've only got a single thing at the moment. Here we go. Okay, so it says here. So this is the error message that we're getting. Trial accounts cannot send messages to unverified numbers.
Ah, yeah. I know what's the problem.
Oh, yeah?
So in Twilio, when you want to send a text message,
yeah.
In this case that it's only for testing, you need to add these numbers as verified numbers in your Twilio account.
I see. And is that something that we can do automatically, or it has to be done manually?
It has to be done manually.
Or it says, or purchase a Twilio number to send messages to unverified numbers. So I guess what we have at the moment is everybody has trial accounts.
Yes, we have trial accounts, and like if, for example, you put myself, most probably I will receive the email.
Yeah.
Because I suppose I'm in is verified numbers because we put ourselves.
I mean, if we want, what the implication is that if we want Helen to be able to use this, then we need to get, you know, a verified Twilio account in there, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I've got this trial account. So yeah, if we, so I mean, I made one with my own things, right? So I think what we can say to right. Okay.
Yeah, but if you go back,
yeah,
you will have one screen.
Open
Here
up.
when it says helpful documentation, verify or buy phone numbers. If you click to verify,
yeah.
here you can add.
Okay.
So you click to verify number.
Right. So for example,
You change to text you instead.
but
And
so
then you can add one of the numbers.
so but presumably here, if I go back to here, so if I take Helen's number, then I can add that to my account here, and that will text Helen, but she will need to give me the.
Yeah, she needs to give you the verification.
So what I'll do is I'll email. I think that okay. So that's all. Yeah, I mean we'll need to talk to Helen about either kind of getting the verification set up so that it can be done, and potentially buying a thing for it. But yeah, I think that the way forward is clear there. It seems to be. That's what we need. Cool. So I think we've figured that out basically. Yeah, I mean the key thing really is to get her to a state where she can run the system, and then she can start feeding us back information about how the system does or does not meet her current needs, or what changes she would need before it was, you know, it would work and so on. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And how's your availability? Are you getting to a phase where you might be able to work on the Snow Angels project?
Once something can be done, yes. Yeah.
Sure. Cool. Well, I mean, unless there's anything else that we need to work out now, I mean, if you want to craft that, do you want to email Helen and explain the situation and just say, you know, we would need to get the verification code from her. You know, we either need to kind of set up the different things with the verification codes, or we need to, you know, get a credit card associated with the, you know, the Twilio account, and we can have her make a Twilio account. It's kind of up to her. I would imagine in the first instance that she would probably just want to like go through the process of verifying the numbers before associating her credit card details. But
I can mail her, yes.
yeah. So we'll do CC me, and yeah, if you want to send it to me, if you're worried, send it to me first. I can check it for you. If you're not worried and you just want to do it and CC me, that's great. But either way, do CC me, and we'll try and get her into a position where she can get set up with these things.
Okay.
Over the next few days, and hopefully we'll make some progress. Yeah, I know that we will. Don't. You kind of you sounded like a bit kind of worried, like, oh, you know, it's not working, and it's. But I was feeling quite positive that we made quite a lot of progress in getting the Heroku thing. It's now visible. People can now, you know, like other developers can kind of see bits of how it works and so on. I think we're heading in the right direction. So I have a lot of confidence moving forward. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, and I look forward to maybe pair programming with you on some aspects of the thing before too long.
Yeah, let's do that sometime. It would be great.
All right. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for your help, Sam. Bye.
Bye.